Today I'm going to show you how I make Arroz Con Pollo. This one-pan chicken and rice dish is going to be good. So I'm working with about 3.5 pounds of whole chicken wings. I did remove the wing tips, and I'm seasoning with about 2 teaspoons of Montreal chicken seasoning. Here I'm going to add like 1.5 teaspoons of paprika, and you could use smoked paprika or Spanish paprika. Here I'm using onion powder, around 1.5 to 2 teaspoons, the same amount of garlic powder. And I'm also going to add salt-free lemon pepper, the same amount. Really, seasoning and salt and things like that are to your preference, so do that. Now I'm going to give it a good mix. For today's recipe, I'm working with 2 cups of long grain rice, and I'm going to rinse this in cold water. Doing this removes most or some of the rice starch, and it gives it a better, fluffier texture when you cook it. Here I have preheated a large pan. I'm going to add some cooking oil. And now what I'm going to do is give the chicken a head start. And I'm going to cook this on each side to get some browning. Okay, so my chicken wings are flipped over and browned on each side. So I'm going to cover with a lid, and I'm going to lower the heat and let this cook for about 10 to 12 minutes. So now I'm going to go over the rest of the ingredients for this recipe. Here I already have my pre-rinsed long grain rice, 2 cups. I'm also working with 4 cups of water. Here I will be using 2 to 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. I didn't have fresh tomato or canned tomato sauce, so this is what I'm working with, and 2 tablespoons of chicken tomato bouillon powder. So this is like the substitution for that tomato sauce in the recipe. Here I have an onion, half of one, and broken dried bay leaves. Here I have 3 cloves of garlic minced, and here I've crushed and grinded up whole cumin seeds with black peppercorn. It's about 2 teaspoons after I crush and grind it up. So it has been about 12 minutes, so I'm going to remove all of my chicken wings from the pan. This gave it color, browning, and it gave it a head start on cooking. So I put it in a bowl, and I'm going to set aside until after I prep the rice. So here I'm left with a lot of fond and a lot of the rendered fat and cooking oil, so this is perfect to toast my rice. I'm going to toast this over a medium to medium-low heat, and I want to toast the rice until it gets a light golden brown color and very fragrant and aromatic. Now I'm going to add my chopped onion. This is half of a medium onion, and my dried bay leaves. And I'm going to continue to toast the rice and saute the onions. Now this is a good time to add the ground cumin and black peppercorn. This will warm through the dry spice and kind of release the natural oils of the ground cumin. It makes the pan very fragrant. So next, I'm going to add just like 1 teaspoon of cooking oil in the center, and I'm going to add around 2 to 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. And I'm going to cook the tomato paste and kind of mix it in with the rice for a minute or so. Now for my minced garlic, and I'm going to give that a quick saute. I'm going to quickly shake in my tomato chicken bouillon powder and just quickly combine and mix that with the rice. Now I'm going to add the water. And once I add the water into the pan, I'm going to quickly and gently stir and combine it with the rice and sort of pick up the fond at the bottom of the pan. Okay, so now I'm going to add all of the chicken back into the pan. It's already simmering at this point, so I'm going to cover with a lid, and I'm really testing the brim here of this pan. And I'm going to lower the heat, and I'm going to let this cook covered for about 18 to 20 minutes. Do not lift the lid. It has been about 20 minutes. I'm going to shut off the heat. I'm still leaving the lid on, and I'm going to let it set for about 10 to 15 minutes before I lift the lid and fluff the rice. Okay, so this is ready, and it smells and looks amazing. You can serve with a side salad, refried beans, your favorite tortillas, and dive in. So I'm going to garnish with some freshly chopped parsley. You could also chop cilantro if you prefer to garnish it with that, or no garnish at all. It's still super good. And at this point, you can serve a plate, and I want to show you. I'm going to sort of scoop up some of the meat and kind of show you how the rice turned out. You kind of fluff it up, and it just came out perfect. It's so good. This is truly one of my favorite things to make my family. They love it, and it's perfect for a one-pan meal. So I'm going to remove this bay leaf because I'm done with that, and I can't wait to dig in. I'm going to scoop some more rice onto the plate and another chicken wing. It is so perfectly seasoned and cooked, and it's so tender. You can literally take your fork and separate the drumette from the flat. That's how tender this is. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.